Welcome to Philadelphia, the birthplace of America. The downtown skyline shining brilliantly tonight. Welcome, everybody, to the day we've all been looking forward to. The start of a new NBA season on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. Last season, James Harden moved past Larry Bird on the career points list. Harden said, passing one of the greatest ever is a great honor. I just got to continue to build because at the end of the day, I want my name to be mentioned with those greats. Well, it already is. Guys?
I agree, David. Every word of it. Absolutely. Thank you. Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight. Greg, did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
No, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. The guard spots are filled by Ball and Rozier. Bridges and Washington are up in the forward positions. And it's Plumlee in at the 5. And for Philadelphia, the stars of this team in the post, Harris and Embiid. Maxey out there with MP. And it's Thibault in at the 3 slot. Tip-off goes to Charlotte. Rozier looking around. Left side, Ball. Back to Rozier. Driving to the basket. Just 5 to shoot. Deep 2 from Ball. That one's not going to go. And the 76ers go the other way with it.
And looking back to last season, they won this season series as you'd expect.
And we'll see what, or if anything has changed this year. Maybe it's still a matchup of the haves and have-nots. Or maybe the playing field's a little more even.
Took him no time at all on that one.
Well, I love how quick Bridges makes decisions, including when he should look to shoot as soon as he catches it.
You know, the one concern with LaMelo before the draft, Chris, how would he shoot the ball? But he's had no problems with that.
Well, the form isn't the most textbook, we can all see that. But the results, they're there, plain and simple. Already a capable outside threat. It should only improve.
Here's Rozier, following the basket by MP. The 10-footer. No good that time. Great D that time from MP. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. A beautiful reverse layup.
You love MP's intensity down the paint. He doesn't let the defense throw him off.
Outside, Ball. It's hauled in by Harris. The 76ers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's the natural. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. The natural's got 6.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Passes it to Ball. Goes up to the stripe. Again, Ball missing. The 76ers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Here's Harris. And no good that time. And the Hornets now going the other way. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Takes the 13-footer, and it's Rozier missing. The 76ers leading by 3. Pass to the natural. He feeds it to Embiid. Plumlee with the rebound.
It's not easy to keep him from converting those. I mean, the D has to be airtight.
There's the pass to Ball. Back to Bridges. Intercepted. And now the 76ers on the break. Harris with the ball. Yep, it counts. He's got 8.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they might be pressing a little. I mean, forcing some things. This is a good opportunity to calm everyone down.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Embiid. George Niang comes in for Tobias Harris. Mark Maz, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And James Harden has subbed in for Maxey. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Harrell, he's checked in for Plumlee. McDaniels comes in for P.J. Washington. Kelly Oubre's checked in for Miles Bridges. And Martin subbed in for Ball. And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. Trailing by 5. Rozier got a hand on it. Here's the natural, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Well, when you draw this much attention from the D, you know someone's bound to be left open, and Hart finds it.
Martin the pass to Rozier. Now Harrell. Pass to Martin. They need this one. And the Hornets miss again. The 76ers leading by 7. Jordan the pass to the natural. Great D that time from Martin.
Man, you don't see this fella blow many layups. Not against D like that anyway.
Oubre on the wing. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter. Oubre outside. 5 to shoot. Here's Harrell.
The offense is sputtering a bit here, starting to fall behind.
Doesn't get it to drop for him.
And have to appreciate the hustle from MP, running a great route in transition and being rewarded for it. You know, they don't want to give the ball handlers any room.
Here's Rozier. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. At the elbow, Oubre. Over Harden. And so it's MP making things happen for the 76ers. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And a bit of a lull in the play of Joel Embiid. He sees the need to turn up the heat a bit.
I think I need to be more aggressive, just look to impose myself, just look to dominate. I guess I need to go back to having fun and just dominate.
And certainly Embiid has shown he can dominate.
MVP level talent. He's just got to bring it every time down the floor.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the 76ers, what do you guys think?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Well, setting the pace early, aggressive mind state. I love their approach so far.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. And Charlotte, looking at who they've got. McDaniels is out there with Kelly Oubre. Then there's Terry Rozier. Then there's Harrell. And it's Martin in at the 2.
And this spot has always been Jordan's biggest drawback. He's never been able to make his free throws at even a modest rate, and teams are never afraid to put him on the line.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. You know, Chris, I remember back in the day and at one point in the Western Conference, they had they had Tim Duncan, they had Kevin Garnett, all Hall of Famers, all so great to watch.
Yeah, we had some battles. You can't forget about guys like Dirk Nowitzki. We had to play 2 ways. Then if you were a 4, you were a 5. So David Robinson, Karl Malone, Shaq. Yeah, that was all in a week's work.
And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession.
That's just a needless give ball. You got to make the defense work for their turnovers.
Ball's checked in for Terry Rozier. Now here is Martin. Outside ball. Pass to Oubre. 4 on the shot clock. Outside Martin. From deep. Millsap grabs the miss. The 76ers leading by 7. And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Jordan against Oubre. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Credit to Jordan for finishing in spite of the foul. He never relents on the play.
The 76ers have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. Some changes for Philadelphia. Harris is checked in for Millsap. Matisse Thybulle comes in for George Niang. And Maxey subbed in for James Harden. Charlotte also making some changes. Plumlee is checked in for Harrell. Washington comes in for McDaniels. And it's Miles Bridges in for Martin. And so Jordan nails both of them. Now Oubre still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. To the paint. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball.
And with LaMelo Ball, this team struck gold. Exactly what the Hornets needed. Great production and a face of the franchise type of talent.
Embiid, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Now here's Milton. And the dunk by Embiid.
It's easy to admire Embiid. I mean, the game seems to come so easy to the big fella, especially when it comes to dunking.
You know, Greg, thinking about LaMelo and this team, he's got the fans here in Charlotte excited.
And Kevin, let's be honest here for a moment. The Hornets haven't had a lot of luck in the draft. Finally, they knocked one out of the park, and the fans are ecstatic.
And Ball stays with it.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Now here's Embiid. And he uses the glass on the layup. Embiid's got the lead up to 11 now for the 76ers.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Here's Ball. Oubre outside. And it's off from three-point range. The 76ers leading by 11. Harris passes to Embiid. Now Milton. Six to shoot. Now here's Maxey. Defense right on him with the second effort. And Embiid lays it in. Embiid's got 6 points in the quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Hornets trail by 13. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
And Ball is a proven distributor. He's got a real talent for spotting the cracks in the D.
Harris outside. There's 1:26 left in the first half. And they double up Embiid. Back to Harris. Fires for three. Buries the long-range jumper. Harris has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Charlotte has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Oubre against Harris. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Now here's Milton. Unable to get that one. Plumlee with some nice D. 40 seconds left in the second quarter. In the corner, it's Bridges. Pass the ball. To the inside. And then Washington with the dunk.
Serious verticality from Washington. Soars up to the rim and throws it down.
And there's the drive. Hilton the pass to Embiid. Outside ball. The layup off target. So with Harden on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Down on the block, it's Harris and Embiid. MP out there with Maxey, and it's Thibault in at the 3 spot.
One thing MP's always had is a great feel for the game. He doesn't need to see a pass like that. He just feels it.
So Rozier will bring it up for the Hornets. It's a 14-point game. The kick out to Ball. Clock at 6. Back to Rozier. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead. And along with terrific production, Harris is an interesting team leader, very positive in his approach.
Now, here's Washington. Off on the layup. Here's the natural, and the layup falls. 14 points for MP.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime on the defensive end.
And there's the pass to Ball. Back to Rozier. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 4th assist in this one. The 76ers leading by 14. And Greg, Harris has grown more vocal as his comfort level on the team has risen.
And Kevin, he's always had it in him. Now that he's a veteran, he's earned the right. He always seems to bring the guys together.
Hornets have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. And the Hornets call time here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Jordan, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. Millsap comes in for Tobias Harris. Korkmaz checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's James Harden in for Maxey. And then for Charlotte, Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Plumlee. McDaniels comes in for Washington. And Martin subbed in for Ball. And there it is for him.
Well, you need a decision maker to be running the pick and roll, and Rozier is the man for that. He reads the defense very well.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the number of female officials in the NBA has grown in recent years. Commissioner Adam Silver said, "We've expanded our pipeline to greatly increase the pool of potential hires. And we've seen encouraging results. There's no reason why we shouldn't have more women as officials, coaches, and basketball executives in our league." Kevin?
Thank you, D.A. Bridges misses.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
The shot's good from MP.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Outside, Martin. Pass to Rozier. Now here is Martin. Not a lot of room. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
The dogged intensity Harold has is just insane. And he uses all this energy to his advantage, particularly on the glass. And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Here's Rozier following the basket by MP. Outside Martin. Here's Harold. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
And when you think of Harold, his endless energy is what comes to mind first. This guy just hustles and works every moment he's out there.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
Just a kinetic force inside. Kevin, you know Montrezl Harrell is high-flying, high-scoring, and he does it with high efficiency.
George Niang, he's checked in for Paul Millsap. And a switch here also for Charlotte. Oubre's checked in. And both free throws good for Harrell. And Harrell, one of the better scorers in the league on a per-minute basis.
Yeah, Kevin, and he gets it done inside. He may not be a playmaker, but he is a play terminator.
Korkmaz, no good. Hornets trail by 16. 1:07 left in the third quarter of the game. Rozier for 3. It's hauled in by MP.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Harden right side. Pops it up for Jordan. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And how about the vertical of Jordan? Easily rising up for the timely alley-oop slam.
52 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Rozier, and he dunks it down.
I love the advantage he has from a speed standpoint. Does a great job of creating separation for that shot.
Here's the natural. He's got 20. Dishes to Harden. Korkmaz passes to the natural. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
And this has been MP's night thus far. His energy on the offensive end really on another level.
Martin, the pass to Rozier. 19 seconds left in the third. He was all alone on that one.
Give Oubre credit. I mean, he didn't come into the league as a top shooter. He's put the time in on that part of his game.
Martin against Harden. The natural. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got his 4th assist in this one.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And on the court for Charlotte as we start the 4th. The guard spots are filled by Ball and Rozier. Washington out there with Oubre. And it's Plumlee in at the center filling out the middle. Harris passes to the natural. Hornets with the rebound. Ball feeling it out a bit. Washington, that's for 2. And the shot is long. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. And that one's good. Thibault
and really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Hornets trail by 17. Rozier with the ball. Outside ball. Rozier kicks to Oubre. Shot clock at 6. Back to Rozier. Kept alive.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. Here's the natural. Here's Embiid, and terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. And the 76ers lead by 17. Hornets have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Passes it to Rozier. Kicks to Plumlee. Here's Ball. 2 points. That one goes.
And he's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jumper.
And the 76ers call time here.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Now, that's what coaches are paid to do, right? I mean, curious to see what they go with here.
Bridges, he's checked in for Charlotte. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team. He said, this is where mistakes can kill us. This is where mistakes can turn this thing completely around. Protect the basketball and make the simple play. In other words, guys, no hero ball right now.
Thank you, David.
Oh, I like the floor awareness on display from Rozier. Awesome job finding the open team.
Harris, no good.
And that's an important rebound, especially on a night where the board work has not been their best.
Bridges finds Ball. The shot, no good. The 76ers leading by 13. Here's Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Nice recognition from MP. This kind of unselfishness goes a long way to develop team chemistry.
Hornets have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. Pass to Ball. From down in the low post, it goes.
You can learn a lot by watching him operate in their offense.
And Embiid throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Here's Ball. MP grabs the miss. The Natural's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is no let-up. You know, this is the kind of hard-nosed competitiveness that wins games.
Here's Rozier. Offensive rebound. Tries yet again. Can't get the layup. Philadelphia leading by 17.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the 76ers.
Look at their number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
And it will go down as their first official win of the new year.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was.
For MP.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Charlotte calls timeout. They're trailing by 17. 1:06 left to play in the final quarter. Some changes for Philadelphia. Paul Millsap's checked in for Tobias Harris. Green comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Korkmaz in for Maxey. Thomas outside. That shot off. The 76ers have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter.
The D has to be careful guarding MP. He's skilled at finding ways to attract contact while shooting.
That's good from MP. That one is no good.
And there haven't been too many players who've had to prove themselves as much as MP. With all the hype he had coming into the league, he had to go out and make the doubters into believers.
And so here is Philadelphia. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
That's the dagger. You could tell they wanted that one. I know that seals the deal.
Bouknight passes to Richards. He kicks it to Thomas. In the corner, Harrell with it. Just 5 on the clock. Charlotte needs to get a shot off. Puts up a 3. Millsap grabs the miss. Here's the natural. High post, Embiid. Inside. And there's the bucket from MP. And that's now 33 points for MP.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And you know they are, sure. I mean, come on, the finish line is in sight. All they have to do is play it smart.
So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.